Patty, hey, how you doing today?
I'm wonderful, Jake. How are you?
I'm great. Boy, what an elegant, excellent display of Wisconsin cheeses, sauces. Looks great.
Thank you very much. We just kind of put together some nice, little younger, little fresher cheeses, not traditional hard.
Well, I'll tell you, I would be a little afraid to try to put all this together and make it look good and everything. So, but hey, she's an expert here at Larry's Market. I'm going to feel great about it, I'm sure, when we're all done. So please explain, what do we have here on the left to start?
Well, that is Martone. That's made by LeClaire Farms. They're a family up in Pipe, Wisconsin.
Okay.
It's an ash-ripened blend of cow and goat. So it's a little softer. It really is a wonderful cheese. A little creamy interior, the little soft ripened, little moldy out exterior, which is supposed to be that way.
And you've got that paired with?
I've got that paired actually with a chutney. It's kind of a spicy chutney made in Milwaukee.
Why would you put those two together exactly?
You know, this is a cheese that can actually kind of hold up to the spiciness of the chutney.
Okay.
So there's some fruit in it, but there's also a little spice, and you need, when you have something that's really spicy or full flavored, you also need something that will kind of give a little bit back to it, so it's not completely overwhelmed by it. So.
What about up front here?
Up front is Italico. It's made by Belgioso Cheese Company. It's a washed rind cheese. It's based on kind of a taleggio, which is a traditional Italian style cheese, a little softer, creamier. A lot of Wisconsin washed rind cheeses are aged out, so they're a little bit harder. This is a little softer, like a semi-soft.
Sounds good.
And I've got that paired with a balsamic jelly. So kind of keeping the Italian theme together, and you could actually top it with a little bit of rosemary, like I show it there.
Okay, and now we've got mustard with?
Actually a nice Wisconsin brie.
Oh, okay.
And this is a sweet and tangy, or a sweet and hot mustard that was created for pairing with cheeses.
Just for cheese?
Just for cheese. Okay. Well, you can eat it with other stuff, but
sure.
The mustard police won't come. But
gotcha.
but she did create it with cheese in mind.
Okay.
And I like the combination because it's got a little sweetness, but it's got a little hot, and the brie also, it kind of brings out the creaminess and everything else.
Okay. Now back here on this beautiful board, I can tell it's Limburger we've got here.
It is Limburger.
Does Limburger get a bad rap?
Limburger gets a very bad rap. It gets a very bad rap. Its bark is worse than its bite.
Okay.
And this one is a little bit on the younger side, but the traditional pairing that I know they do in Monroe quite often is Limburger with raw onions and mustard on rye bread. So this is kind of a new age twist on it. What I've done is I've got balsamic onions, so you've got a little sweetness with it, and then a coarse grain mustard, and then some Potter's caramelized onion crackers.
And it's only made in Monroe, Limburger is, correct?
All the Limburger is only made in Monroe by one man.
That's unbelievable. Well, wonderful display, as I said. And what do we got here now?
Well, that is a drinking vinegar. It's a slightly lighter in acidity vinegar that pairs well with a lot of cheeses. The acidity cuts through a lot of the richness, so you get it's a nice balance on your tongue. It kind of almost like a beer pairing where you've got that tartness and the acidity, but this is a little bit different, and it's a non-alcoholic. You can also make a cocktail out of it, or just add a little seltzer or something if you don't want to do the whole thing.
Clean the palate a little bit in
between
between bites?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I say we should try some here.
I think so too.
Sounds good.
What would you like to try first?
You know what? I'm going to try the Limburger. How about that? I'm going right for it.
All right. Let me prepare a little cracker for you. So we've got some of the coarse mustard.
Okay.
And a little slice of the onion. Oops.
I feel daring by doing this.
And then some of the Limburger. Oops.
All right.
And we've got quite a stack there for you.
Thank you. Yes, I can see that. It's very good.
So you get the sweet. The sweet really counteracts kind of that bite that you would normally think of with Limburger, and it really pairs it out nicely, doesn't it?
And it's a unique flavor for sure, but it's very tasty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going to continue to try some more here.
Good.
All right. Good.